Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. If you missed my rant about the Cavalier Nexus Pool Tier Crystals, and, well, I had a couple people say, look, I know they're the worst value ever, but I kind of just want to watch somebody spend 45,000 units just for the sake of doing it. Which I know is like kind of it's almost like watching a car crash. Now, let's say they got the best 6 stars in the game. Are they worth 45,000 units? You might say yes. My man, the Waffler, spent over 80,000 units on some of the champions that he hunted. So, in fact, I think one time he said 84,000. So, statistically speaking, it can pay off. However, the question is, because we're about to see a 2 Grandmaster Nexus Pool Tier Crystal purchase, so that's 625 units technically. Because remember, the first one's 300, and then you add 25 units on the purchase price thereafter, completely destroying the laws of micro and macroeconomics, by the way. But we're going to see if this was worth 625 units. I have a screenshot I wanted to share at the end of this. I'm not sure how this goes, but Grandaddyo sent this along for some data. So Grandaddyo, I appreciate that you sent this and that you recorded this. If you missed my opening, I got a 4-star ghost and 2 3-stars. It really wasn't worth 300 units. And if you're comparing the direct price, now look, it's about $10, right? 300 units is about $10. And sometimes it's hard to compare units versus cash because units can be grinded for from free-to-play players, cash can't. But if you compare them side by side every Wednesday for the same price, $10, you don't get 2 Nexus, you get 4 Nexus for the same price. They're $2.50 each. If you were to divide 300 units, by 4, it would be 75 units apiece for these instead of 300 minimum. So when Kabam's trying to say this is like the greatest deal ever, they're not even keeping track of their own weekly sales. And those weekly sales are weekly Wednesday sales that have been around for months. It's not like it's a one-time-a-year thing like this Cavalier Nexus Pool Tier Crystal that they're trying to introduce or escalate the rip-off ability. All right, with that being said, we will play the video and see how he does. This is, again, 2 crystals for 625 units total. He appears to have had almost 20,000 units before this purchase. If he hasn't purchased the Act 7 Exploration Pack, which will come back if you haven't purchased it, but you've completed or explored Act 7, keep that in mind. Okay, so the first one looks remarkably similar to my 4-star ghost and 2 3-stars. Technically, he did better than I did. He got 2 4-stars and a 3-star. I got a 4-star and 2 3-stars. But either way, this is not worth 300 units. I would argue, if you really wanted the community to throw a crazy amount of units at it, they had to take out the 3-stars and the 4-stars. At minimum, the 3-stars, which I expect wallet breaker crystals, which are technically going to be throne breaker crystals because we're still opening featured Cavalier crystals, which is about to be 2 progression levels ago for the top tier of progression. Yeah, I expect those to not have 3-stars. Either that or to have the prices be so inexpensive that it actually justifies it. All right, crystal number 2. Of all the 6 stars to land and awaken. Now, this could be a red mag situation, right? My prayer sometime in 2022, but I've been saying this since like 2017, is for us to live in a world where 6-star Groot is really exciting. I'm not saying he has to be the best cosmic champion. I don't expect that. But he shouldn't be somebody that you immediately roll your eyes at and think, and I don't really love fighting Groot. Obviously, I love fighting Groot more than King Groot, especially after his buff. But technically, I guess this was worth 625 units. Wow. I think that's going to be the title of this video. I guess this was worth 625 units. Wow. Now, if you want to know what my advice can do, because if he had only taken my advice and bought 1 crystal, which is what I recommended everybody do after this, he would have obviously not even got a 5-star. This is where you wish you could have put that 5-star Captain Marvel movie in the first crystal and then the 6-star in the second. He got a 5-star and a 6-star, pick one in the second crystal. He got 0 5-stars and 0 6-stars in the first crystal. But I had a summoner on Twitter that, strictly because I said buy 1 crystal and call it quits, they listened to my advice. And check out what my advice gave them. I endorse this for those of you who have 300 units, as long as you're not taking away the units to explore content or the Act 7 Exploration Pack. And Chief Rage a Lot. Chief Rage a Lot, though a lot's technically 2 words, so do with that what you will. 4-star Shang-Chi, 4-star Old Balls Logan, 6-star Hercules. Yeah, this is absolutely worth 300 units. This is worth 300 units. I guess this is worth 625 units. But in the meantime, 2 completely different stories from the same sales pack. So there's some data for you on this Monday, though by the time this hits my channel, it will have been Tuesday across the pond. So happy Tuesday, technically, for those of you who are still up. Hashtag Team Insomnia. And yeah, interesting data, right? Have a good rest of your day, or night, or morning. Thanks for watching the video.